Good evening, everyone. Today, I want to talk about the importance of ethics in communications, a topic that affects each of us every day. Ethics at its core is a set of moral principles that guides how we make decisions and conduct ourselves. In communication, ethics helps us decide what is right and fair when we share information, build relationships, and participate in our communities. The National Communication Association, or NCA, has established a credo of ethical communications. This credo outlines key guidelines to help us speak and listen responsibly. Today, I will focus on two specific guidelines for the credo and discuss how they apply to a real life scenario involving a student named Robert who gave a speech about legalizing marijuana in the United States. First guideline emphasizes that truthfulness, accuracy, and honesty and reason are essential to the integrity of communication. In simple terms, this means we should always strive to present information as honestly and accurately as possible. We need to check our facts and be transparent about our sources so our listeners can trust what we say. Communicating with reasons also means thinking carefully about our message before we share it so we do not mislead others or misinterpret the truth. The second guideline requires us to take responsibility for both immediate and future effects of our communication and to expect others to do the same. We should recognize that our words can influence people and society, be accountable for any impact that it may cause. In Robert's case, he gave a speech on legalizing marijuana and cited his roommate by name as a source. However, he did not clarify that his roommate's expertise come from writing a paper, not from being a professional or an expert in the field. This action violates the first guideline because Robert's audience was not given full and accurate context of his source. By not being transparent, Robert compromised the integrity of his communication and risked misleading his listeners about the credibility of the information. Additionally, Robert failed to take responsibility for the consequences of his communications. By omitting important details about his source, he influenced the audience's understanding in a way that could have lasting effects on their opinions or decisions. Ethical communication requires us to think about how our choices as speakers can affect others. In this case, Robert did not meet that responsibility.